Keith Thurman comes out and says that if given the opportunity, he'll take on Terence Crawford in the summertime, man. Um, After he take care of his business with Mario Barrios, which I already predict that I think Keith Thurman's gonna stop him. I don't remember what round I said. I think he's gonna stop him late. So he should handle Mario Barrios, man. If he don't, I think Keith Thurman, uh, shit, man, he might be done. He might just be a journeyman after that. If he can't stop Barrios, I think, you know, he might be done. But I still fuck with Keith Thurman, man. One time is still one time, man. You know, I ain't counting him out. A lot of people count him out because, you know, all the injuries and lost to Pacquiao and also because he hasn't wanted to fight. He hasn't fought Errol Spence. But the strange thing about that is, yeah, you know, he never fought Spence, but he never said he would never fight Spence. You know, it seemed like he was ducking around him a lot. You know, he was saying some of the same stuff that Spence was saying now, but I still think Keith Thurman gave Spence an issue. I think he'll give Spence some issues if they ever did fight. Early on, I think so. But I don't know about now because, you know, with the injuries and all that, man, both of them got some injuries and shit going on. And so, you know, it might be a lot to worry about as far as both of them if they ever fought, man. Both Errol Spence and Keith Thurman. But back to this Crawford thing. Keith Thurman said, I'll fight him in the summer, man. You know, it's a lot of, Keith Thurman talking this shit lately, bro. You know, this is what I like to see. But, see, talking is what a lot of boxers been doing. So, actions mean everything right now, man. I'm glad they're here to talking, but when the summer gets closer, or I want to see Keith on Bud's neck a little bit more, then you'll know he's serious. And then Bud start returning fire, and then Keith Thurman start retreating, and, you know, it was all bull. You know, it was all talk. But I think I have no doubt that Keith Thurman, I think he's having he's in a redemption moment now. I think that's what's happening with Keith Thurman. I can see it. I hope I'm right. I hope he doesn't come back and pull an Adrian Broner on us. You know what I mean? But we'll see. But I have every bit of confidence that Keith Thurman will go in there, spank Mario Barrios, and I think he will take the fight with Terence Crawford if it's offered to him. Beforehand, you know, it was Keith Thurman said that Bob Arum was trying to lowball him to fight Bud. You know, people looked at that as ducking. But, you know, when you think about it, man, just like with Jamal Charlo, I probably will make a separate video on that because, you know, a lot of people say he ducked Canelo Alvarez. They said Canelo sent a contract to him, and they said that he ducked Canelo. They even said Demetrius Andrade ducked Jamal Charlo, but that's not what really happened. We know they tried to lowball Demetrius Andrade. He just wasn't taking that shit. You know what I mean? And I had made a statement in one of my videos with Bud when I was like, man, he should just take whatever Spence give him just so he can go in there and knock him out and take his belts. But then when you think about it, man, why should Bud? Then I came back and, you know, I kind of rebutted, and I was like, why should Bud take anything when everybody else ain't going to take anything when it comes to other big fights? They ain't going to do the same thing, so why should Bud do that? And the same goes for Keith Thurman, same goes for Demetrius Andrade, same goes for Jamal Charlo. Same thing. These guys shouldn't have to take peanuts when they know it's more on the table, you know? I understand. I get it. But that's good. That'll be good, man. I would love to see that fight. There's a lot of things that's gonna unfold before that even, you know, if that fight even did happen. There's a lot of things that's gonna take place first. You got Ugas and Errol Spence coming up in I think March or April. Keith Thurman, I think he's fighting January. I think he's fighting the 22nd. He's fighting Barrios. So we got to see what happened. I think at this point, Keith Thurman don't have much to lose. He don't have any belts. So if he loses to Barrios, he still can fight Bud. Still can fight Bud. Still a good fight. Will he beat Bud? That remains to be seen. If they ever sign a contract, I will make a prediction video on that, man. That's a good scrap. That's a lot of is good. It's more competitive than people might think, man. But I think the likelihood of Keith Thurman fighting Bud in the summer It's probably highly likely. The reason why I say that is it don't look like Errol Spence is gonna be tangling with Bud anytime soon, if ever. I don't even have confidence in the fight anymore. I don't think it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen at 154 either. If it ain't gonna happen at 147, it definitely ain't happening up there where Bud will more than likely be hitting harder. It's not gonna happen up there. So we got Keith Thurman being more vocal now. You know, everybody out here trying to make Spence look like a chump. I think that's what's really going on, man. You got Sean Porter took the fight with Bud. You got shit, man. Amir Khan got in the ring with Bud. Man, all these, you know what's crazy about all this shit, man? All the, you know, the fanboys for Bud, for Errol, they talk about all these dudes that was less than comp that was fighting Terence Crawford, right? But those same less than comps, they jumped in the ring with him. There was no excuses. You know, Amir Khan, he did cop out and he bitched up at the, you know, towards the end of that fight and talking about Bud hit him low and he really didn't type shit. We get it. But everybody else stepped up to the plate. Sean Porter stepped up. Ugas is even saying he'll fight him come to PBCs or whatever. I don't know what the fuck he was talking about with that, but you know, all these dudes seem more vocal, like they really want to smoke, supposedly with Terence Crawford. Errol Spence has been the only one that's been real quiet lately. I mean, I understand some people move quiet, some people like to talk. Maybe Errol Spence is you know, he's a quiet lion. Who knows? We don't know. We'll see. But that fight is going to be a good scrap. I just want to know what y'all think about the situation. Do you think Keith Thurman is serious about fighting Terence Crawford? I think he is. He don't really have nothing else to lose right now. He got everything to gain. He got the WBO to gain, you know? And I guess the only reason why he don't want to fight Errol Spence is because Errol already made it clear he don't want to fight Keith Thurman, you know? So that'll be a good fight. That's easy to make that fight. It should be pretty easy to make a Thurman-Spence fight, you know? But I'm going to be watching this because it's going to be very interesting to see how Terence Crawford will make the fight with Keith Thurman. You know, is he going to go into the negotiating room independently on his own? Does he have the skills to pull this off? Is he going with MTK Global? Will he sign with Floyd Mayweather? I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, drop a comment. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'll catch you on the next one, and I'm out.